Then we got a little sound system with a mic attached to it. So we started to do every Friday evening we would play for the people, and I would DJ, not me alone, but a couple other people, and we would DJ and sing and these things until there was a sound in Jacksonville by the name of Intrepid Hi-Fi. But before it was named Intrepid, it was Illtone. So
Right.
Illtone heard about me, sent for me to come DJ their sound, and with us, me and another DJ named Liberty, and some other DJ and singer, we would go up there to Jacksonville and DJ on this song. So the song was getting kind of popular. The name was old according to them, Illtone. So they changed the name to Intrepid Hi-Fi.
Okay.
Intrepid meaning intrepid, like the ship in the First World War. Intrepid, the American ship Intrepid, which means fearless.
Right.
You know. So it was like fearless Hi-Fi, but we just have Intrepid Hi-Fi.
Fear nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't fear nobody, you know, because we had our own style, our own lyrics. Them time I didn't put the in any songs, you know. I just used to DJ straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was this big song by the name of King Atani, who we used to follow everywhere it was. Everywhere it was, we used to go there. And then there was another song by the name of Lord Tone, which I trained a lot on Lord Tone. Lord Tone would string up every Sunday evening, and we'd just go there and DJ. Yeah. Until people started to hire me all over. But them time it was like little bit of money. It was like $15 or $20.
Okay.
Yeah. We used to get that we used to get $15 and $20 and these kind of money.
Seeing.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was going to a dance, it was two dance. It was in Clarendon and St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right. So going to this dance, two dances with one sound. What I did, I borrowed $100 to go on the trip.
Yes.
And I spent $80 the first night, and the last night I only had $20. And after finishing the two dances, when I got paid, I got $60. So I couldn't even pay back my.
Oh no.
And then in that time, my son was born, my first son that was born, and I had to have money to give him too. So
yes.
Yeah, so I found myself in a big problem because I took the $60 home to where my son was, and then now I didn't have the money to give the people.
Oh dear.
Who I borrowed the $100 from. Were
you in trouble because of that?
No, not really trouble, but it just took a longer time to get that $100. It was even harder now because I wasn't working, I wasn't doing anything really more than music. So it was hard. So I had to go and I think I went and work with my father. Went back to work with my father because my father is a carpenter.
Okay.
So I can build doors, I can build beds, I can do this stuff with wood.
That's good.
Yeah, I can do these things, but I've gotten out of farm with it. I don't know if I can drive a nail as properly as one time.
I bet you can. I bet you can, Reggie Stepper. I bet you can. Yeah, man. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, man.
Now tell me, Reggie Stepper, where your name is Reginald Williams. Where did the Reggie Stepper
came from?
Yeah.
Well, we used to go to dance, right? Mainly at Standpipe and Papine. That's Ligani and Papine. So when we go to dance, we would pool up our money and buy liquor to drink and so on. And what happened? Most of the time, we spent all our money on liquor, trying to impress the girls or whatever. We used to do these things, right? And then when time to go home, we never had no money to pay taxi or anything. So what we did, we walked, right? But there one friend in the crew had a bike. So while we were walking, he would make trips.
Okay.
two or three of us and come back for two or three of us, and we would,
Yes.
so we would keep continue walking till everyone reach home.
Right.
So
Right.
there was a corner league now. A corner league is a football competition
Yes.
for areas, like
Okay.
communities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they had a corner league, and everybody was sticking to their corner. But we now being the dance people that come from dance every evening, we decided to use the name Stepper.
Okay.
So we form a team by ourselves. We form a team with the people who go to dance and walk from dance at night time. There were other people who come to dance with us, but they are their driver or whatever, they are their money to go home, but we always spend half hours. So the walking crew formed a team, and we call the team Steppers.
Okay.
Right? So that's how I got the name Reggie Stepper. But what happened, right, there was a sound clash between all the corner leagues teams. So every corner had an artist.
Yes.
But Stepper didn't have any artists. So I had two lyrics which I had built.
Yes.
One from Hugh Brown and one from Trevor Rankin.
Yes.
So what happened, when I went to bed, when I came from the bathroom and I went to the dance, I saw my friends, the other steppers, sitting outside, and I was like, "What's happening? The dance ram while not inside?" And they said, "Well, Reggie, everybody have lyrics that talk about the steppers. They might kill you in there." So I said, "Me have two lyrics in there." The man I said, "Lie, I tell." I said, "Yeah, me have two lyrics, man. I can go in the back, man. Draw me two lyrics and see what go on." I go in there and draw me two lyrics. Have a little trip in the moon. Still you're gonna ride on the weather balloon. The U Brown and mash up the place, and then me draw the Trevor. I do this a step aside, a step one, a step aside. Stepper the hard way. Trevor used to say roots the hard way, or King of Town the hard way, but me say Stepper the hard way.
Stepper the hard way.
Got a next forward. Some so like me kind of have a little thing. Most of my other friends who were playing for some other corner leagues team, they said I was too coarse. My voice was too coarse. Foolishness me I keep up about me a DJ, my voice too coarse. I said, boy, that's my voice still, what am I going to do? So sometimes I wonder if I went with the liquor and my brother elbowed me in my throat, and my throat swell for perhaps a week. I couldn't eat properly.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but I didn't go to no doctor. I just used some rubbings and some bush and
yes.
Yeah, and get back my throat. The swelling gone down and everything, and I got better. But sometimes I wonder if that make my voice sound so. But I don't know.
But it's original, very unique.
Yeah, so I don't put nothing to it. I don't add nothing. I don't take off nothing. It's just me talk, me DJ. Yes, I say. Yeah.
Did they tell you need a sieve or something?
Excuse me?
Did they tell you need some form of a sieve for your voice?
Yeah, they said I want a sieve. A sieve is that thing where you
yes.
reduce the sand, get the sand to the fine part. So they use sieve. My voice was too coarse. I had too much pebbles in my voice. I needed something to sieve it down, like a strainer. I'm saying you want a sieve, man. Your voice too coarse.
Yes.
Yeah, man, but I just saw it go. I'm a voice. I couldn't do nothing about it.
Very unique, very unique. So what happened from there? What happened from that dance?
Well, after the dance, the corner league went ahead, and we won. The outside team won the corner league.
Okay.
This is the Stepper. So I just kept the name as Reggie Stepper, and just continue on from that.
Okay. Now
that's how I got the name. And
tell them about your football team, the Stepper. You used to play as well, right?
Yeah, I played 2 matches, but I gave my space to a youngster.
Okay. Were you a goalkeeper, striker? What position were you?
No, I used to play right back.
Oh, right back. Okay.
Yeah, right back.
Right back.
So I gave this little youth my game. He was about 13 or 14. He was small for the it was big man football.
Yes.
And he was kind of small, but I still gave him my game. I say, give this little youth a call. I see him look like him have talent,
Yes.
So I said, give this to youth. And he went on to play for Jamaica under 19.
Wow.
So I feel good. I gave a youth who was going somewhere in football. I wasn't going nowhere in football. I was just playing because steppers, you know. Yeah. So I gave this to the youth. I never forget him name Tuco Fish. Them call him Tuco Fish, you know.
Yes.
Every port. Yeah, man. Him give me game, man, and him go on good.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I forgive thanks, you know.
You're right. So tell me, Reggie Stepper, who really inspired you?
Well, inspiration comes from music in a general.
Right.
Because hearing music and going to dances and hearing DJs just inspire me.
Right.
Burro Banton used to live near me. And Burro Banton was a big DJ. So we used to follow Burro Banton. So
yes.
all of these things come together. Trevor Rankin, Hugh Brown, Burro Banton, all of them things they come together for build a Reggie Stepper, because we used to try do lyrics like what me hear them with, you know, like fitting myself in that style there or something, for, you know, for make it work, you know. So and Burro Banton is the next course vice man, so I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, but me come naturally course. It's not like me have to do something for get course, but that's naturally course.
Yeah.
And it end up that the person I'm married to is Burro's niece.
Wow.
Yeah, Burro's sister, daughter.
Okay. Interesting.
It end up like this, but
interesting stuff.
It wasn't planned.
Pardon?
Eh? It wasn't planned that I would marry someone in his family, but it just happened that way.
You sure about it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
I believe you, Reggie Stepper.
Yeah, man, I'm very sure. I'm married to his niece, one of his niece.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, Reggie Stepper, let's talk about one of the biggest tracks. A song called Kimbo Kim. Now, I'm going to play this track just for our listeners so that they could get a taste of what I'm talking about, and then we're going to talk about this. 1 minute.
Okay. Now let me get this side out to all lazy people all over the world. Every time you say no man, I'm silent around the world. Stop it and move on from your side. We are Kimbo. Boom!
First of the one, the Reggie Stepper right here on RFI Radio 102.1 FM.
Nana King, original Kimbo King, Kimbo Queen, Nana King. Them are some damn lazy thing. Now I fi do nothing. Now for my money making. And pan them Kimbo one thing. On the corner no peer posing. All in a mix up and thing.
Reggie Stepper, do you know how big? Do you know how big this tune is?
Yeah. This is a tune that did it for me all over the world. Every chart in the world, this tune. Every reggae chart in the world, this tune did something on it. You know,
yes.
I went 1 on many charts, but I went 2, 3, and so on with this song. This song was the hit breaker for me.
Right. So that song made the Reggie Stepper.
Yeah, I had a song before, Whining Skill with me and Super Big.
Yes, I'm going to come into that as well. Yeah.
Which was popular, but the Kimbo King, zoom.
Yeah.
You know, in your side of the world, it's the jump and sound that did it.
Yeah, jump. Right? Yeah, we're going to come into that as well.
But in the whole, comparing the whole world together, putting the whole world together, it is Kimbo King, because it took me to Japan, it took me to Canada, it took me to America, every state in America. It took me to the Caribbean. It was a song that did everything. When I first left Jamaica in 1989, and I went to a place known as Nassau. It was like heaven. I would hear my song right through the day, right through the night. It was being played. It was being played in every car that was playing music. It was being played on every. It's a place where a lot of ship come there, and it was being played on every ship.
Wow!
Every ship that touched the anchor in Nassau, you could hear the Kimbo King.
Wow.
I was so surprised, you know.
Yes.
I even went to a ball, Miss Bahamas ball in Nassau at the time.
Yeah.
And when I went to the ball, they stopped the ball. and said, let's have a intermission because a superstar just came into the place, a big superstar. And I wasn't even looking that they were talking about me. I thought they were talking about somebody like Eddie Murphy or something, because this was a beauty pageant, and they stopped it. And then they turned off all the lights, and then they turned on this one light, which picked me up walking in the crowd, going to our table, which they had already prepared for me. But this was done by a manager in Nassau, a manager friend of mine in Nassau. I didn't know that they were expecting me or nothing. He just told me to come with him, make we go to this ball. And when I went there was like champagne and everything on the table and people and excitement, and I was signing autographs and these things, and people were getting crazy. Girls were screaming. Girls were screaming. I touched him. It was an experience. I remember this was the first time leaving Jamaica. I was weak. Didn't know about this kind of atmosphere where people would be so crazy about a song or a person.
You rise to stardom.
But I loved it there. I loved it in Nassau. I had a fun time there.
Right.
Yeah. But then when I left Nassau, I went to England.
Okay.
I came to Jamaica for a couple of days, and then I went to England. That's how I know that RFI FM was founded in 1989. Okay. Because after coming from Nassau, I came back to Jamaica to hear RFI FM.
All right.
When I was going to Nassau, I didn't hear nothing about no RFI FM.
Right.
And when I came back and then now Irie, being that Irie was new, Irie was playing the jump and sound every second you could think of. You would hear the jump and sound on Irie, because this was like a tune to establish them.
It was an
throwing words against the other radio stations. So they might jump on the radio station or something, but they would play the jump and sound like it was out of style.
Yeah. Now tell me, Reggie Stepper, Kimbo Kim. Give me a little insight about that track, Kimbo Kim.
Original Kimbo King, Kimbo Queen and a King, original Kimbo King, Kimbo Queen and a King. Them are some damn lazy thing. No have to do nothing. No farm of money making. Pan the corner no peer posing. So them get a close and foreign. So them brother live a Brooklyn. For themselves them no want do nothing. We call them Kimbo King.
What a tune. But Stepper, did you have any idea this song would have reached number one when you released this? You had any idea?
These were all unexpected. I knew I had a talent. I knew to myself, I told myself I was great. But Jamaica didn't really recognize me that much. When I did Kimbo King, right? My producer Piper was in England.
Yes.
And I was doing all the work for him while he was in England. Then one day now, I was supposed to take 2 big desks upstairs on the second floor we were creating a record shop. We were making Piper record shop. So I was supposed to furnish it, refurbish it and so on. So I was taking 2 big broad desks up there, counters. So I asked the other artists and friends of mine to help me carry it up.
Yeah.
So I held the bottom part, the part that went in last. That was the heavier part. So everybody was on the step, and we carried up a couple steps, and they put it down. And I had to still hold the part where I was holding, because I was at the back part. I was at the back. Yes. And I was holding it, and everyone was standing there, and they were blowing like as if they were tired. And they put their hands on their side and were blowing. Yeah. So I said to them, imagine I am offering you guys money to do this.
Yes.
And you still leave all the weight on me, and you resting lazy. That I said, some lazy you would be. So I was riding a bike at the time. So when we finally got it up and we were supposed to carry up 2, we only carry up 1 that day. The other one had to sleep outside. So I closed up the place and I was riding my bike home when the lyrics just came to me. Them brother, there's some lazy people, I call them Kimbo King.
Kimbo King.
See?
Yes.
Yeah, I call them Kimbo King.
Okay.
Saying, and then I say, so when I reach my destination now, which is near my home, I stop and I say, so I start building lyrics and I say, original Kimbo King, man. Seeing? I say, no sir. Man, so like me hear that already. So I say, original Kimbo King, it never so attacking.
Yes.
And then I come back again and I say, original Kimbo King, I say, yo, we find it. We find it. When I find it, see, I say, me find it. Seeing, I'm come so now, woman say, only have lazy man, you have lazy woman too. So that's why the second line say, Kimbo, queen and a king.
Oh, yes.
If you say, there's woman also. Yes. And if you notice the lyrics, you say, them are some damn lazy thing. No one to do nothing. No farm of money making. Pan the corner, peer posing. And pan Kimbo and thing. No people business watching. Always in a mix up and thing. So them get close from foreign. So them brother live a broke. So through them I get close from foreign and no one do nothing. Them just one day are lazy in a Jamaica and some lazy bird. You see me I say? Well, that's some of the lyrics.
Right.
To tell them say you must do something. So me I say, Kimbo, move your hand from your Kimbo. Tell them about work, them tell you what NO.
Okay.
Tell about hustling, them tell you what NO. Sometimes them Kimbo, sometimes them fold them hand. But Lego your hand, I me say turn fashion. One time gone we call them lazy man, but nowadays a different fashion. Original Kimbo King. And so the lyrics go. And the lyrics take off.
And you have the
and then everybody know what asks me for the sound part, for the dub part, for the Kimbo.
Yeah.
And I saw no mobile jump on. If you notice at the same ear, when I say jump on sound over so original Kimbo King at the same ear. So me build the jump on as the dub song for the Kimbo King for attack sound. And it worked. Yeah, it worked.
Yes. It works. Original.
Even though I'm still doing dub plate after 30 odd years.
Wow.
So it worked.
Yes. I've heard couple of dub plates on couple song systems.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah, man.
I
do enough dubs, man. I don't play with dubs.
Yeah. Big tune.
When everything is slow down, dubs no slow down.
Yes. And also, Reggie Stepper, you had another big song called Kokono.
Kokono.
Yes. This was another number one hit as well.
Well, this lyrics is the next lyrics now. Well, that I was in a sound. I had this lyrics a good little while. I was in a sound clash. And
hold on, Reggie Stepper, can I just play just a little verse in that song for our listeners, okay?
Okay.
Then they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
1 second.
I want a sound but my sound. I'm looking for a champion sound. How we out of class? I'm gonna do the camouflage business. Ready step around with that. Okay? Alright. Let's see fine. Kokono to. Kokono to. Come again.
This is the voice of the one, the Reggie Stepper, right here on RFI Radio 102.1 FM. Song entitled Kokono. It's live, man. Reggie Stepper. This is another big hit as well, Reggie Stepper, Kokono.
Yeah, well, this lyrics now, I built this song when my son Lord Tone has changed his name to Music Love.
Right.
And then Music Love was clashing a sound named Fame International, a bigger sound than us, more boxes, more amps, more heavier sound hear it from a far distance than you can hear our sound.
Yes.
So our sound was like a liquor sound, but we had some top class artists. We had we had Jason. Tell me lover, tell her goodbye.
Yeah.
You know, he died. May his soul rest in peace.
Oh, yes,
we had Jason and we had a youth named Untouchable Chris. We chat here slackness and it used to work. And then we have a next youth named Lushy Banton in there Miami, America now. All of them artists there was kind of top of artists. But me now, me never really popular that much, but
yes.
I had to wait my turn. So when they were clashing the sound, I had to wait till they finish saying most of what they want to say before I say anything.
Mm-hmm.
So when they finish and I got the mic now, what I did, I put the dub box. It was on a veranda. I put the dub box at the front of the veranda and stand on the dub box. So I was high above everybody. Yes. And when I draw this lyrics, man, I'm pointing on the other sound and say, Kuuno, to. Seta satellite, no seta mono, kono. Seta idiot, no seta jam taco. Seta masquerade, no seta jankono. Wanna try for do. Touch a Reggie Stepper, that a double trouble. Touch a famous sound, that a 3-time trouble. You know?
Yes.
I mean, I tap them, man, and the dance rip up. Me have to do it about 9 times.
Wow.
The man, the little artists for them no rate. And me mash up the dance. Me say me get about 9 forward. From the night I officially start get paid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They used to just give me a little chums like say, to me follow the sound. But at night they know me start get DJ money for the sound. Yeah, man. Mash up the dance, man, and mash up Fame International, man. Cuppies Land, Barbican Square, 85 Barbican Road. I never forget that dance there, you know?
Man, big tune.
Yeah, man. Long time, and the year I forgot. but I know it was after 77 because I left school in 1977. Mm-hmm. I left Jamaica College at the age of 16. Right? I was supposed to repeat 5th form, but I chose not to repeat. I don't want my career to be repeating any farm. So what I did, I left school and decided to go out and hustle or look some work or something. I didn't have any real skills or nothing, but it was a problem. But I love music, so.
But did you find a job when you left school?
Yeah.
Did you find a job when you left school?
No. What happened when I left JC? My uncle came from England and he just took a liking to me and he said he would send me to a business college. So I went to this business college in Crossroad, named Buff Business College. I took the test and I passed the test. When I passed the test and Uncle was giving me the money to go and pay, I said, Uncle, keep your money, you know, I don't feel like going no school business again. I'm not in the school mood anymore. I'm not in the school mood anymore, Uncle. Me never in it when I stop from JC, but no, my worst not in it. It was just street-wise, music-wise, let's just start full up my mind more than anything else.
Yes.
I used to work with my father now and again. Every time I want money, I go work with daddy, you know?
Yes.
So some good work. yeah. When I want, like when it's coming on to Christmas, like from September, I'm going back and work with daddy because I want a good money for Christmas.
Yes.
That New Year. That was the thing with me, you know?
Yeah.
Never really liked them hard work. Them I couldn't manage them stuff. What I do as a DJ is what I love more than anything else in the world.
Yes. But tell me,
as a profession.
But tell me, Reggie Stepper, did your father supported you when you was doing your music?
If my father...
Did he support you? Yes.
I want to tell you, I say you ask some questions, you're serious. The first time Daddy heard me DJing, right, was on a stage show in my community, Barbican Square. And it was like, it wasn't that packed.
Yeah.
They had a lot of space. So what Daddy did was come to the front of the stage in front of me while I was on stage. And when I started to DJ, he started to curse. I said, look, I'm a good boy. I'm saying go to JC. Come now about him a DJ, and them time the DJ a dirty junk, what them used to call it. You see me I say? So DJ never really recognize. Only like you, Rai, and them man, the big youth and them man there. But otherwise, it was like it was a ghetto thing. Too much ghetto tonight.
Yeah.
So my father wasn't pleased. And so while he was there, I was chatting the lyrics and I say, I went downtown. So when me say, sir? And then daddy kiss him teeth, hiss his teeth, and it could be heard through my mic because he was nearby me. It could be heard. He kisses his teeth. I said, damn idiot. You know, but just say it, and then you say, I will me say, sir. And you say it. And it echoed through the mic. The whole place started to laugh.
Dear. How did you feel, man, Reggie Stepper, when that happened?
But when I went to Nassau and I came back, everybody I greeted, everybody I met was saying, your father don't talk about nobody else but you. All in Depan. So Reggie a DJ them gonna foreign. Ray, Reggie a DJ them gonna foreign. And Rice and DJ camera foreign. And them this selling that and them that. You know? Man, I said daddy a boast about my man. So when I come and say daddy man, I just feel happy because he never into it.
Yes,
because I just left school, and you know when them send it to high school, they're looking forward to you to turn a lawyer,
of course,
a doctor, and these kind of things. And my interest wasn't there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
My interest was more in the art. You know.
Yeah, that's funny, you know.
Yeah, I could draw also, but even when I went to primary school, I was in class with Anthony Malvo and Tiger.
Right.
You see me, I say? Yeah, Norman. So, but Norman was the best. Tiger was the best thing, Mr. Paint. Draw and paint. Yeah, oh my man. I used to run me second every time.
Yes.
Cause I could have draw and paint, but Tiger, I couldn't draw a woman. I could have draw a man, soldier and them something. I couldn't draw a woman. You know? I couldn't draw that nice nose there and a little shape there and a little tenderness there. I couldn't have it.
You couldn't have it there.
That's rough. No, but Tiger could have do it, you know.
Yeah. The original Reggie
Norman
Stepper.
Jackson.
You make Norman Jackson,
Yeah,
Tiger. You make me laugh, man. You said I'm very serious, Reggie Stepper.
Yeah.
I said you make me laugh. You said I'm very serious.
Yeah. That's how it go on.
Yeah.
That's how it go. You know, our thing based around fun and having fun. You know.
Of course.
So when I really, if you dip down on the whole history, you never hear say Reggie Stepper and the artists have anything going like any clash, any fight against or anything like that. No, sir.
True.
That's not my life. My life is humble, go through, laugh a lot, and be who I am, not be who you think or who you want me to be. I am just being who I am.
Yes.
I'm a jovial person,
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, Stepper, next song I want you to talk to me about. I'll just play a verse and a chorus for our listeners, okay? 1 minute.
Yeah.
Now this is serious joke. Some boy about the sound is going up in smoke. And him back up to the champion. I really step out there that we don't get up in the jump on sound over so. Back up to the.
This is the voice of the one, Mr. Reggie Stepper. Jump and song right on RFI Radio 102.1 now.
Oh, when you think you're there, you think I don't know.
Live interview.
We not tolerate them sound up here, so. Sound up be nice and mellow. Like this is me disco. Remember Reggie Stepper tell you so. Because we run up so.
Oh, yo, what a big tune, man. Blum. Jump and song.
Yeah, man.
This tune is heavy.
This tune did wonders for me, man. Wonders.
Reggie, hold on. There is not a DJ that don't have that song in their collection or in the box. Every DJ I know have this song.
Yeah, they have to have it.
It's a must. It's a must.
Yeah.
Big tune.
Yeah, man, it's big, man. It was like the Sound Class song for a couple of years. Well,
yes.
I remember one time I was giving I was in New York and I wanted to give what his name again, man? Screw.
That is
Screw from New York, man.
That is true.
Downbeat.
That is true, yes.
Yeah. Downbeat. I wanted to give Downbeat the song, and Downbeat never want the song. Like he never agreed to pay the money what he want. Right. So I say, it's alright, I'm gonna give him. So he came to Jamaica one time, come play Stone Love. I'm gonna give Stone Love the tune, and Stone Love drive down a national arena, then about 15 times Stone Love have played. So the next time I go to New York, as I land me and say, Screw, I look for you in Reggie. I wrestle for long, me I get Screw the tune, man.
Yes.
As I come back to Jamaica, come get Stone Love, and Stone Love use it and kill him.
Kill him, yeah. Man, this is a big tune, man.
Jump and sound, car. Yeah, when a sound no play right or no sound good, we call it pan.
Right.
You know, so, and then we start saying jump and sound that, man. You see me I say?
Oh, okay.
So it was like a slang we had developed and we just use it in a song, you know? Jump and sound. And just, when we did that, it was like, cause nobody wasn't like really doing sound clash songs, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like new to the people then, because if somebody had done it before, it never made this it never mashed up the place like this. You see me I say?
Yeah.
But this song I know, when me do it, mash up the whole world. Everywhere me go, I'll know.
I believe that.
I tell you, I know people are spend feet. Don't tell yesterday me do it for somebody.
Wow.
Somebody in America.
Stepper, no matter what event, it could be a wedding, a christening, kiddies party, a DJ must drop that tune.
Yeah.
No matter where.
That's how it go, man.
This is a big tune,
That's how it go, man.
And this tune will never die, Reggie Stepper.
No, you know, when I was in London, I went to an acid party to perform.
Wow.
And this, somewhere in London, I don't remember where, but I only went there once, like in my whole time at England. And when I went to this place, it was like the stairs were way up in the air, right? The stage.
Yeah.
The stage was up. There was a lot of concrete going up to the stage with some bars around the stage, and the people were. I was looking down at the people.
Oh, maybe at the Scala. Do you remember a name called the Scala? King's Cross.
I don't know. I'm not. Where's about Cross?
King's Cross. The Scala.
You know something about K Cross sound familiar?
King's Cross. I think you're talking about the Scala. It's a big venue in King's Cross.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Yes.
But when I was performing, I went on the stage. This was like the most money I got for a show while I was in London, right? So when they called me on, I ran onto the stage, and I could see the people them down there. And when I started the song, some people climbed up on the stage, which was so high above them. I don't know how they do it. I can't tell you how they do it. But they were up there with me. A lot of people, about 10 to 15 people was running towards me. So they took me off the stage. And I was like, when I was in backstage, I was like, oh, them people, they come up and the something was so high.
They did find
That's them could have come on the stage with me. So I only said like, jump and sound over, so, and I had to run off the stage. So when I told the guy that yes, I'm ready again, and is everything okay, the guy said, Reggie, you don't have to do no more. You don't have to perform no more. It's dangerous out there now. You're okay, man. I'm say, and I was like, I'm gonna get so much money, and this man just second with one line. Once it was too chaotic out there now, Reggie.
Wow. Big celebrity.
Yeah, it's not safe anymore. We rush you backstage and we rush you off and take you back home to where you was in Brighton.
Okay, Brighton, yeah. Hey, Stepper,
Yeah,
can we just feature this track again one more time? 1 minute.
Now this is serious joke.
Drum and song, the boss of the one, the Reggie Stepper. This is RFI Radio 102.1 FM. My name is DJ LT.
Jump and sound over so. Back up to the gate to figure. Jump and sound over so.
Reggie Stepper is in the house. Jump and song.
Then you think I don't have muck.
102.1.
Tolerate them sound up here so. Sound up be nice and mellow. Jump and like me say fi me disco. Remember Reggie Stepper tell you so. Because we run up so. And we run down so.
Just the
tell
you know.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. I'm a style.
Yeah, man.
Original thing, man. Everything about me original. When I put on nothing, I take off nothing. I just be as me is, you know.
Yes. But I must say these two songs, the two big hits, man. The giants in the reggae fraternity.
Yeah,
you
man. Them 3 songs the way you play, man. Kimbo King, Kuuno, and Jump and those were the songs that made me in London and England.
And worldwide and global as well.
Yeah.
Made the name Reggie Stepper.
When I came to London in '89, I was like November '89 I came to London. And when I came to London, Jump and wasn't number 1 as yet. I was in I think it was Bristol.
Okay.
A place known as Marcus Garvey Center.
Okay,
I was performing there the night when Jump and went number 1.
Wow.
They stopped the show to tell me, and they played the radio. Everything they did, a lot of things was a lot of excitement, man. I was so proud. That was my first number 1 in London. Yeah. And then Kimbo King, I was number 1, number 2, and number 4 that weekend. You know, Kimbo King was number 2 and Kuuno was number 4.
Yeah.
And then number 16, I had a song named Without You, me and Twitter Bird. Without you, oh, what else is there for me to do? Without you. And if I love you, baby. Yes, me love you, man. You want me sweetie pie, man? Yes, man. Yeah, man. That was like number 16 on the chart. So I had 4 songs in the top 20 when I was in England. Yeah, and 2 went number 1, so. Good. Yeah.
Now tell me, Stepper, how do you feel right now hearing these songs playing all over the world presently?
How do I feel?
Yeah, hearing these songs hearing these tracks playing over and over on radio stations, in a party.
No, what happened, right? There's a feeling of what you call it now? Self-achievement.
Right, success.
You know, yeah. No, when I really was success.
Okay.
Jamaica bad, you know, you can't do say back and success or successful and you have to just say some other thing. And Jamaica this.
Okay then.
So I feel that I did good. I achieved a lot to be in the arts and mind of so many people.
Yes.
It's a proud feeling, you know. It's a great feeling. You know, it make you feel like some people make it feel like them above the world, but I feel like I am appreciated in the world.
Yes.
You know what I say? I appreciate love in the world. Yeah, man.
Cool. Now, Reggie Stepper, next song I want to play for you. Give me 1 second.
Well, look at all the girls in Jamaica and all over the world. Man, Babla man.
Whining Scale, Reggie Stepper.
Stepping in, Super Beatle. And where the stepper?
Come on, little girl, come on. Come on, little girl, come on.
Jano.
Come on, little girl, come on. Come on, dance with me. I need someone like you.
Really?
Make me happy. Never make me blue. Come on, dance with me.
Come! Them have the whining skill.
Whining skill. Girl in Jamaica have the whining skill. Girl, all about them have the whining skill.
This was another a big tune as well.
Yeah, man, I love it because what happened? When I did this song, I just build the lyrics, whining skill. I was at this old club, right?
Yeah.
And on the Friday evening, and everybody, every girl in the club was dancing and whining. I mean, I said, "What go on at Jamaica, man? Them girls that look like them have the whining skill."
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna start building lyrics. I said, "Whining skill, whining." So the next day, we're dropping the studio. We have the rhythm and Piper say, Piper say, Reggie, we have for this. And I say, all right. I try a new thing when I have, But same time as I come outside, for going to the studio room, because you have to walk out of the where the engineer is, and come round and then go into the voicing room. Mm-hmm. So when I come round, I see this youth here, and this youth here sing, "Come on, little girl, come on." And I say to him, say, say, are the right tune that's for the rhythm, yeah? Are the original that's for the rhythm? Because the original tune is "Come On, Little Girl, Come On."
Yeah, yes. It's amazing.
So when me hear him with it now, I go straight in the studio, I went round by the front now to get something for drink. So when I go around to get something for drink, I'm come back now, I say, Piper, talk to him. And Piper say, Reggie, that youth here, like him I say, him girlfriend know the youth, and him I say, that youth have a song where sound away, I say the right tune for the rhythm and the original that him sing. And him say, how you feel about that combination? And I say, nothing wrong with that, I can try it. And that was it.
Wow,
it was nothing planned. Yeah. Nothing like that.
It's amazing to me, Reggie Stepper, the way you guys can just put up lyrics together, just go out in the public and come back for lyrics. It amazes me,
Yeah. Yeah, because even when I was voicing Kuuno, when Winston Riley said, because what happened, I wanted to give Winston Riley the jump and sound.
Right.
But still he forced me to give it to him. Right? So, because I had already told Winston that I would give him this song. But then now, I go to Winston Riley and him I say, so the rhythm I want me to want it, but you say you don't want for the jump and And he say, where your feet? And I say, all right, I have a song named Kuuno. And he say, let me hear it. And I start DJ it. And while me a DJ, every time I look up on him, I see him roll up. I tell myself, continue. Like him, I spin him hand up in the air. I say, continue.
Yeah.
So I just go right to the end. So I go at the end now. I see him say, come round. And I say, all right, I could listen it now. You want it? The man say, I have it already. Like this.
Man. You guys are amazing.
What like saying the song for him to hear, and he was recording, and it just got that's it.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
And then he put Fuzzy Jones at the front of it. They say, believe me.
Yes.
This is a regular,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This song bad, man. When me hear the Fuzzy Jones, I said, leg back. Wicked! Yeah, man. I never hear it till me reach England, When me reach England, me hear the Kuunos are way there,
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man. Mad. I said, no, man, this mad. It's mad.
Big tune. Yeah. And your other track as well, Reggie Stepper, Modeling.
Oh, that was done for Jammies.
Okay, let me just feature this track as well.
Okay.
All the girls in Jamaica and all the girls in foreign, them love the muggling gone to bed, man. And we love it too, man, because we love to see them when they look nice. When I'm talking to you, girl, be the food side. Come, Magdalena. Magdalena. Magdalena.
This is the voice of the one, Reggie Stepper. Passing through RFI Radio 102.1 on the FM dial.
Magdalene, it's a cat swing. Come again. Magdalene, and the ending. Magdalene, it's a cat swing.
That body.
Them dressing, tear up blouse pants, Mr. Shots and stocking, and I wear shots.
102.1 FM, things turn up.
Reggie Stepper, you have quite a few number one hits under your belt, man. Like a Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You're like Mike Tyson in the ring.
Enjoy them time, man.
Yes. Big tune.
Yeah, so I concentrate on some new tune now, so.
Fantastic.
You never can tell, you know, because I have two rhythm at this moment right now with me, listening to build two lyrics for it.
Okay.
So I might voice them this week.
Yes.
Or voice one this week and one next week. I'm not so fluent like those time. I have to concentrate more. Then I know things just come to my head faster.
Wow.
You see me I say? Yeah, man, when you're young and fresh, man, things come to your head faster, man.
Yes. But this was but that was a big tune, man, modeling.
Yeah, well, I did that for King Jammins.
Yeah.
What happened? I voiced this song already. This is the only song in my career that someone helped me to write.
Okay.
Modeling. Yeah. This was by Bayer Mitchell and Reggie Stepper, but there was a little problem in it after a while. So what I did, I just signed over all publishing to Bayer Mitchell. I couldn't bother with the argument and the foolishness. That's how I am.
Yes, okay.
Because I voiced the song when he gave me the song. I voiced the song for Piper, but and it was straight. It was like muggling, muggling on the intake. Yeah, and I never really like it. So when Jammins say, Ray, I say, you know, so I fix up that muggling there and get Jammins. And I say, muggling. Yeah, I love it, man. I say, no, man, that style is bad. And Jammins love it. And it was being played on the radio in Jamaica on RFI FM. It was the leading song on the rhythm.
Yes.
Till one night they played it to the little slack part. And I say, something like that shots, I show everything.
Yes.
So when they played that, they pulled it up. They didn't want to play them kind of thing on Irie at them time.
Yeah, of course.
Them nobody with that song there. So them start go for our next song on the rhythm. Wickedest thing when the rain fall.
Yeah.
Them start go for that song there. But I mean that lead the rhythm, man. For a while, man. I know start. So I'm putting it like a one line, but the tune go and mash up the whole of Jamaica. Yeah, man.
Now, next track I want to talk to you about, Reggie Stepper, before we go. Little Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just feature this track again.
Now let me give them style to all the girl them.
That body.
102.1
FM.
Little Miss.
Little miss, one like she big. Little miss,
This was the songs we used to party back in the days. The voice of the one, Reggie Stepper.
Little miss, one like she big. Little miss, feel she get big. Do she weave her hair and now wear wig and I wear short dress just feel look big and I put on makeup feel look attractive. When she walk on the street, her body she a jiggle. Talk to the biggest man up on the corner where she lives. Say she young and she fresh and she active. Now stay at home like no captive. So go at school but never reach a college. Never spend the time to extend our knowledge. Little miss.
Another big tune as well, Reggie Stepper. What can I say?
Yeah, well, most of my songs them have origin, you know.
Yes.
Cause Little Miss was this little girl who was going to a school near me, a school named New Day, and she was graduating. So she was like 14, 15, I think. And then I was in my home, and she just pulled my gate and run, come in. And I said, oh, she look. With her ear pretty up and all of them something. And I said, little girl, I want to come up and come to me yard, but I feel like the little girl coming to me yard to me. You see me, I said,
yeah.
And I said, I want you to come outside now. I stand up at my gate and I talk. I say, yeah, man, I said, all right, but when you come to me yard now, it's gone too far. No one about this little girl that come to me yard.
Yeah.
See? So I start to say, little miss, you're going to name me, you know. Little miss, me I call you, you know. So I build the lyrics and I say, I go a country. The same dance, I tell you, say, I borrow the $100 and go. Yeah, and the dance, I'm going on the first time I draw a little miss, you know. A place named Shiloh, you know. And when I draw a little mix of Shiloh, them time they never have, you know, It was straight. Liquor miss, go like she big. Liquor miss, feel she get. When me draw the liquor miss, the place tear up upside down. Me have to do it a couple times well. And one time I leave Shiloh, I tell the man, them say, me, nah, teach the lyrics again until it go up on record. Yeah, man. Because some used to do it in time I master the place with the lyrics. I never like DJ it out, because them time the pirates enough.
Yeah.
Pirate enough. So I never like give them it figure go out with. Yeah, because enough tune and them take them way. Enough tune.
And another song you have, Reggie Stepper, a song called Proof.
Proof.
Yeah, man. This was a big song. Let's play the song just before we go. We run out of time. 1 minute.
Them broke loose this year, man.
That's body.
God knows so. Bro, and them stop to the magazine and them stop to the profile. It's beer proofing.
102.1 FM.
Enemy.
Is the friend, it's a magazine friend. Tell us it's start and it can't end. The girl them broke loose again. Them approve. No one them one another.
Them approve.
Who are the best bubbler? Them approve.
Yeah, Reggie Stepper, big up yourself, sir. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, and if you listen to Proof, you will notice something if you really listen to Proof. Because when I built the Proof, Nada Rankin was sparring with me. So when I built the Proof and I was sitting on my father's workbench, Nada came to me in the evening and he said, Reggie, because I build Kimbo King, and him say I build something now for the Kimbo King, and him build this is one name original.
Yeah.
Him build that. That's a big tune. Yeah, that him come with after Kimbo King. Him say I build it after the Kimbo King. Then now, him say I want a new style. I say, all right now though, I have a style name. But them approve, no pan them one and them approve. Iveta Magop and Marcy and them approve. Coletta Magop and Sophia. I'm a build a tune now, and him say, me give him the ear. And him go and come back with a true name. Them a bleach, and them a bleach out them skin. Them a bleach, we look like a brown. I'm say, mad now, mad. Love it, you know. But my two ideas, give him two big songs at the time.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because that me used to do, you know, me used to have Wallapa style and Wallapa style, and sometimes me just make some other youths use them too.
Oh, really?
You know, me I have to take one man and go and use that one man. You see what I say? So me used to do it. Because me have Wallapa different style. You see what I say?
And a lot of big hits as well, you know?
Yeah, man, the proof was successful in Canada. I want to tell you, say, since this year, it was January, 2 people from Israel contacted me for dub plates on this song.
You really? Israel?
Israel!
Wow.
I was like, surprised. Proof is so long ago. How come now it's just hitting in Israel?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the beauty and the power of songs, you know. They go anywhere, they cross any boundary.
Reggie Stepper,
I've
got Serena Lang, I've got Susan, Rosalind, a whole heap of people don't listen to you right now. They all want to big you up as well. They all want to big you up.
Yeah, me take the big up.
You take the big up. So you should.
Big up all of the girls, them, every time. Respect Joe. I may not be familiar with your faces, I may not be familiar with your name, but I know so your face go with your name, and I give thanks for all of who appreciate and love my fame. Reggie Stepper. All London.
Yeah.
Big up on yourselves.
And Reggie Stepper, I hope you're getting your royalties for the songs as well.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic
as a matter of fact, my publishing company is in England.
In England, good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're getting all your royalties for these tracks, because these songs are big songs, big hits.
My company is the Big Footprint.
Okay, you know? One of them, yes. So just before you go, Reggie Stepper, we ran out of time. Who do you want to say hi to in London or Jamaica or worldwide? Would you want to big up?
Respect to everyone in London. All of the man them who me used to demongst, all of the girl them who me used to demongst when me there in London. all of them, just big up on yourself. I'm not too calling a name, because I don't know what I go on with you now. But I just like, big up the whole of them, know yourself. And big up all of the crew them in London, because when I come to London, I'm not telling them I enjoy myself. I did a lot of work, and it was good, it was great. People take care of me everywhere I go. People say, Reggie, you want some coffee? You want some tea? Reggie, you want some tea?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, yeah. It's like because this is not like everywhere else, you know. But I always remember it from London. People always invite me to have some tea.
Yes,
it's not like
love the tea.
In Jamaica and other places, them ask if you want some liquor.
Yeah,
they go to London. You want some tea? I just love it. I enjoy it. Yeah, man. Yeah. I met a lot of people there. Lovely people. Good. Black Echo, the magazine, BBC Radio. I did something with what's his name again? The big selector.
Radigan.
What's his name?
David Radigan.
David Radigan.
Yes.
I did some things. I went to some radio shops. Dub Vendor.
Oh yeah, Dub Vendor. Yes.
The Dub Vendor was my favorite place to go.
No longer.
Because when I go to Dub Vendor, I get work same time.
Wow.
Just being in the studio, people would come inside and Dub Vendor would just keep playing Reggie Stepper, and people would come and then when they come in, that's him over there. I sign autograph. I do all that. I used to love going to Dub Vendor.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, people come there and say they want dubs. I remember the first approach I got in London, there was this guy with about 13 rings wanted to give me for some dubs, and I was saying, I don't work for gold, you know, I buy my own gold. You have to have money. I don't work for gold. I'll buy my own gold, you know. And it was me and Pinchas was there in the shop at the time.
Oh, Pinchas.
And Pinchas was saying the same thing. No, I want to work for gold.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But London, I love London. I wish to get there back next year after the pandemic or something.
Hopefully very soon. We'll see you in London.
Yeah. Let's hope we get rid of the pandemic some way, somehow. It's killing everything. It's killing people. It's killing vibes. It's killing everything. Yeah.
So what's about Jamaica? Who do you want to big up in Jamaica, Reggie Stepper?
Big up my wife, Mitzi Flex, and all of my fans. Them big up all of my youth. Them, Dina Zaf, Cavell, Gucci Gooch, Zori Bantan, Safari. And big up my two daughter, my daughter in America, Vanessa, and my daughter here, Regina. You know, and big up my granddaughters. There are three of them. You know,
blessings.
And one of them name is London.
London. Okay. I'm not going to ask you why.
Is my daughter that called her like that? You know, I didn't do it myself, but I like it.
You sure?
Her
okay.
name is London.
All right. I wasn't going to ask you why London. You know.
I just had one born the other day about last week, I guess.
Really? Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, my son, Reggie Jr. gave me a daughter.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have another daughter by one of my son, which I really don't correspond with anymore because of his attitude. But
yes. Okay.
Still my son.
You know? Let's leave that. Yes.
Yeah, still my son.
Yeah.
I can't deny my son is my son.
True. Yeah. But I must say, Reggie Stepper, man, it's a pleasure having you here on RFI Radio 102.1 FM. You know, it was an amazing interview. You know.
Yeah. And I did a song the other day. It's about people stealing the farmers' food that they prepare. You know.
Okay.
When the farmer, it's a song like this: Reapers. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause the company when I sign with don't really want me advertise it yet.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, them I work on a program because the company is in Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
Is in Nigeria.
Okay.
In Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, so them say wait till them do certain things.
Yeah, well, hope you can keep us informed when the song come out. So.
I feel me still want to say it, but I don't know why. You know?
Well, if you think you could give us a little verse on the chorus, I mean, why not? Before we go.
Reapers, never till the soil but want to reaper. Of all the farmer's effort, after the farmer put in all the work, reapers. Never till no soil but want to reaper. Of all the farmer's effort, after the farmer put in all the work. Never was a roll when he was tilting the soil, when he mountain on the sun and the sun all a boil. Now he make a little money, he make a little Kyle, you want rob him, not to forget him woman and child. Have a little piece of land, where's animal? How the him raise me say two animal, where you kill the she-goat, the big belly one, and then you kill off the two young ones, reapers. Never till the soil but want to reaper. Yeah, you know, that's the new thing when we do for some people in Nigeria and them something there. So we're still at work, you know. It kind of take years to start back to work, but we're still at work, you know.
Man. Are you going to include
Yeah, well, in some songs I will still do it, but it's not like I may find something else, you know.
Okay, good. Just keep us informed, Reggie Stepper.
Yeah.
Once again, man, blessings to you, man, and your entire family.
Yeah, man. RFI Radio 102.1 FM LT. Big up yourself, DJ LT. Big up yourself, London and the world. Reggie Stepper, tell you that. Original Kimbo King.
Yes, man. Big up yourself, Reggie Stepper.
Yeah, man. I Ricky Stereo, the contacts and the links.
Yeah, man. Ricky Stereo, my brethren, man. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings, King. All right. One love, Reggie Stepper.
All right, sir.
Pleasure.
All right. Okay. And big up all the sound them in England. All the sound, man, in England. Reggie Stepper still hot and still around. Bless.
Resai. Hey, Domna.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Nice one.
Give thanks. I'm going to eat my dinner, you know.
All right, then.
All right, family.
All right, then, Reggie Stepper. Nice one, King.
Bless.
All right, bless.
All right, sir.
All right.
Give thanks.
This was the voice of the one, Reggie Stepper. Right on RFI Radio 102.1 FM. Song entitled Prove.
Belly a turn like a caterpillar, and I prove none them one another.
Just want to big up all the listeners as well, worldwide, wherever you are. Nice to have you guys on board.
Prove the best wine. If a gal a try prove, and it end up that she lose.
Big up my Jamaican party locked on as well. They're put on in St. Lucia, London, New York, Canada. Keeping us company.
Nothing a gwan for you. Nothing a gwan for you. Pint pan she can't do you nothing. Pint a roach she can't do you nothing. Can't touch your skirt, can't touch your button. Can't touch your skirt, can't touch your button. But them a prove. No one them one another. Them a prove.
Once again, voice of the one, Reggie Stepper.
Prove the one that she run in Canada.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, sir.
She run America.
Thanks for passing through RFI Radio 102.1.
Them a prove. The one that she run Jamaica. Them a prove.
Just one big up Alga, Dog in Zeno. Good on in Sulphur City, Sufer as well. Good afternoon to you guys. Big up to Melon all the way in Canada, locked on right now. Good afternoon to you also.
Now next time was profiling. Come and dance them up.
Big up the RFI family 102.1, locked on.
Enemy at this amago pound enemies. The friend is a man.
This was the songs we used to party way back in the days.
I can't end. The girl them broke. Lose again. Them a broke. Call it a mago pa Marseille. Them a broke. Then if a mago pan sa.
Big up the legend Reggie Stepper.
Never she run Canada. Them a broke.
102.1 FM. Things turn up.
Get this right now to all lazy people all over the world. Every time you say no man, I'm saying no one the world. Stop it and move on from your side.
Remember listening to RFI Radio way back in the days, and these were the songs we used to play, we used to listen to.
Original Kimbo King, Kimbo Queen and a King. Them are some damn lazy thing. No one fit do nothing. No for my money making. And pan them Kimbo one thing. Pan the can and up here pose it. All in a mix up and thing. No people business watching. So them getting